Ancient Greece, a civilization that valued beauty and harmony above all else. Their art reflects this. It's a testament to their pursuit of perfection. From majestic temples to lifelike sculptures, Greek art continues to captivate us. It speaks to something deep within the human spirit. This legacy of Greek art is not confined to museums and history books. It lives on in our architecture, our art, and even our everyday lives. The spirit of ancient Greece surrounds us. We see its echoes in the columns of our public buildings. We feel its influence in the graceful lines of modern sculpture. Greek art is more than just aesthetically pleasing. It reflects the very soul of a civilization. It embodies their beliefs, their values, and their understanding of the world. Through their art, the Greeks communicated their unique vision of beauty, harmony, and the human form. This essay will take you on a journey through the evolution of Greek art. We will explore its beginnings, its challenges, and its monumental achievements. We will delve into the minds of the artists who dared to challenge conventions. We will witness the birth of iconic masterpieces that continue to inspire awe and wonder. Imagine standing amidst the sun-drenched ruins of ancient Greece. The air is thick with the scent of pine and the sound of cicadas. Broken columns reach towards the heavens. These are the remnants of a glorious past. They whisper tales of a civilization that prized beauty and knowledge. These ruins are not merely stones and rubble. They are echoes of a vibrant culture that flourished thousands of years ago. Each cracked marble slab and weathered statue fragment tells a story. These stories speak of gods and heroes, of myths and legends, of triumphs and tragedies. The evolution of Greek art is a tale of innovation and adaptation. It is a journey from the stylized forms of the geometric period to the lifelike realism of the classical era. Each period reflects the changing social, political, and religious landscape of ancient Greece. We will trace this evolution, exploring the unique characteristics of each artistic period, from the simple elegance of geometric pottery to the breathtaking realism of Hellenistic sculpture. We will uncover the secrets behind Greek art's enduring appeal. The earliest forms of Greek art were far from the lifelike representations we often associate with them. The geometric period, around 900 to 700 BC, was characterized by abstract designs and stylized figures. Pottery was adorned with geometric patterns, meandering lines, and human figures rendered as simple shapes. These early artists were not concerned with perfect anatomical accuracy. Their focus was on capturing the essence of their subjects through simplified forms. They sought to impose order on the world around them through the harmony and balance of their designs. However, the desire for greater realism began to emerge. Artists started to experiment with more naturalistic depictions of the human form. This was not an easy task. They lacked the tools and techniques that would later allow for such detailed representation. This quest for perfection was not simply an artistic pursuit. It was driven by a deep-seated belief in the importance of balance, harmony, and order. The Greeks believed that these principles were reflected in the human form. By striving for perfection in their art, they were also striving to understand and express the very essence of humanity. The Archaic period, roughly from 700 to 480 BC, marked a significant shift in Greek art. Artists began to break free from the rigid conventions of the geometric style. They embraced a more naturalistic approach, striving to capture the world around them with greater accuracy. One of the key innovations of this period was the development of the kouros, a type of statue depicting a nude male youth. While these early kouros still exhibited a certain stiffness in their pose, they hinted at the anatomical awareness that would come to define later Greek sculpture. The Archaic period also witnessed the rise of red figure pottery, a technique that allowed for greater detail and expression in the depiction of human figures. This technique involved painting the figures in a reddish-orange slip against a black background, creating a striking contrast that brought the scenes to life. This move towards naturalism was not without its challenges. Artists struggled to overcome the limitations of their materials and techniques. They grappled with the complexities of human anatomy, seeking ways to accurately portray the nuances of muscle and bone. However, it was through these challenges that Greek art truly began to flourish. Section 5. Masters of Marble. The classical period, spanning from around 480 to 323 BC, is often considered the pinnacle of Greek art. It was during this era that the quest for naturalism reached its zenith. Sculptors like Phidias and Polykleitos pushed the boundaries of artistic expression, creating works of breathtaking realism and beauty. One of the most significant innovations of this period was the development of contrapposto, a pose that depicted the human body in a relaxed and natural stance. This technique involved shifting the weight of the figure onto one leg, creating a subtle curve in the torso and a sense of movement and balance. Phidias, perhaps the most renowned sculptor of the classical period, oversaw the creation of the iconic sculptures that adorned the Parthenon in Athens. His works, though sadly lost to time, were said to have possessed a grandeur and majesty that left viewers in awe. Polykleitos, another master sculptor of the era, is celebrated for his treatise on the perfect proportions of the human body, known as the Cannae. His sculptures, such as the Doryphoros or Spear-Bearer, exemplified his theories on ideal human proportions and the harmonious balance of opposites. Section 6. Gods, Heroes and Temples. Greek art was not limited to sculpture. It found expression in a myriad of forms. From pottery and painting to architecture and jewelry, temples in particular served as grand canvases for showcasing the artistic and architectural prowess of the Greeks. Greek temples were not merely places of worship. They were seen as the homes of the gods and goddesses, and were designed to inspire awe and reverence. The Parthenon, dedicated to the goddess Athena, is perhaps the most famous example of Greek temple architecture. Its harmonious proportions, intricate sculptures, and majestic setting on the Acropolis embody the ideals of the classical period. Greek artists adorned these temples with elaborate sculptures and friezes, often depicting scenes from mythology. These narratives, carved in marble, brought to life the stories of gods and heroes, immortalizing them for generations to come. The themes explored in Greek art were often intertwined with mythology and religion, gods and goddesses, heroes and monsters, battles and triumphs. These stories provided a rich source of inspiration for artists. Through their art, the Greeks sought to understand and express their place in the cosmos, exploring themes of fate, destiny, and the human condition. Section 7. Beyond the Aegean shores. The Hellenistic period, around 323 to 30 BC, witnessed the spread of Greek culture and art far beyond the shores of the Aegean. Following the conquests of Alexander the Great, Greek artistic ideas were disseminated throughout the Mediterranean world and beyond, influencing the art of the Roman Empire and beyond. Hellenistic art was characterized by a greater emphasis on drama, emotion, and movement. Sculptures became more dynamic and expressive, often depicting figures in the throes of intense emotion or action. The winged victory of Samothrace, with its windswept drapery and triumphant pose, perfectly embodies the spirit of the Hellenistic period. This era also saw the rise of new artistic centers, such as Alexandria in Egypt and Pergamon in Asia Minor. These cities became melting pots of cultures and artistic styles, further enriching the tapestry of Greek art. The influence of Greek art on Roman art is undeniable. The Romans, who greatly admired Greek culture, adopted and adapted many elements of Greek art, particularly in their sculpture and architecture. Roman copies of Greek sculptures were highly prized, and many of the most famous Greek artworks survive today only through their Roman counterparts. Section 8. A legacy etched in stone. The legacy of Greek art is profound and enduring. It has shaped Western art and aesthetics for centuries, inspiring artists, architects, and thinkers across time and cultures. From the Renaissance to the present day, artists have looked to the Greeks for inspiration, seeking to emulate their mastery of form, balance, and harmony. The influence of Greek art can be seen in countless aspects of Western culture. Our architecture often echoes the grandeur of Greek temples. Our sculptures strive for the realism and dynamism of Hellenistic masterpieces. Even our ideals of beauty are often rooted in the classical Greek aesthetic, but the legacy of Greek art goes beyond mere aesthetics. It is a testament to the power of human creativity and ingenuity. It reminds us that even the most ancient civilizations were capable of producing works of timeless beauty and enduring significance. Section 9. Greek art in your life. As we conclude our journey through the world of Greek art, take a moment to reflect on its enduring influence. Look around you. How has Greek art shaped the world we live in today? Perhaps you see it in the graceful lines of a building, the intricate details of a sculpture, or even the simple elegance of a piece of jewelry. The legacy of Greek art is all around us, waiting to be discovered. Share your thoughts and reflections on Greek art's influence on your life. Engage in discussions, visit museums, or delve into the rich history of this remarkable civilization. The world of Greek art is vast and endlessly fascinating. Let it inspire you, challenge you, and deepen your appreciation for the enduring power of human creativity.